What's going on, everybody? I want to continue with my leadership series today. It involves taking control of your own health and the health and issues that may be affecting the subordinates who work underneath you. So a very good example is when my wife was pregnant. She had a high risk pregnancy, and she has this condition that causes her to hemorrhage every so often. Now, there were several times that the hemorrhaging was so bad that we thought we were losing the baby, and it made me nervous. And I actually got laid off because of it. The foreman, he didn't directly say that, but in his words and some of his actions, that's what I believe led to the layoff. There's not a lot of protections for that in the union, especially when the foreman's just telling you that they don't have work anymore. That's their go-to excuse. But the odd part about it was he was in the same situation. So there was my phone, I had my ringer all the way up, and when it would chime, I would just give it a quick look. I think that's what he noticed. And he was in the same situation, and he explained to me at some point that he acted in the same manners. And when he talked to his foreman at the time, he explained all that and said, just give me a layoff. Whereas at the time we were going into COVID and jobs were shutting down, and I didn't want to take the layoff, but I believe this situation led to one. And I hustled my work, and I found more work in the meantime. But that still didn't, lead with him being empathetic about anything, So empathy can be a great driver for your employees. When show a little empathy, that it might be a little motivator to them to think, wow, this guy's being good to me, so I'll work a little bit harder. So other health issues involve, getting your sleep, making sure you're eating right, and making sure you have energy for the next day. And energy just doesn't mean coffee. And I'm probably one of the biggest, guilty people when it comes to making sure that I have, anywhere from 2 or 3 cups of coffee a day, or a cup of coffee and an energy drink. But you can gain a lot of energy with just how you sleep and eat. And then knowing your subordinates' health issues is very important, because someone might have to fast and take their glucose during the day, or somebody who has sleep apnea might need a machine, and they may appear tired when in reality they're just not getting enough sleep because maybe they have issues with the machine. Someone has a young one who's keeping them up all night, kind of like I still have now. There's just so many factors that play into these things. Maybe there's other conditions, high blood pressure, conditions that cause somebody to get dizzy or sick. Or maybe someone has a physical ailment, and you have to know what tasks are appropriate for them. Taking charge of your health, and not only your health, the health of your subordinates, can be part of your planning process to make sure that jobs get done quickly and efficiently. So I just hope that everyone realizes that everything I'm talking about now is not a 100% total list, but you can do a little forethought and come up with other examples that may be more specific to your job. And I hope that everyone sees how important that taking into consideration not only your health but the health of others can be to your job and to your tasks at hand.